Hello everybody and welcome to another Health with Mr. Forwood video. Today we're going to be talking about target setting, and more specifically we're going to be looking at SMART goals. Now when we think of target setting, we tend to think of New Year's resolutions. When it's January the 1st, we think about lots of new things we want to achieve for the whole year. But the truth of the matter is, we can set targets any time throughout the year, and it hasn't got to be done on January the 1st, it can be done any day, and they can be changed, they can be adapted throughout the whole year. So why is it important that we set goals for ourselves? Setting goals for ourselves, it gives us a chance to improve and get better at things in our lives which are really important to us. And they set us up for success. They allow us to push further. They allow us to practice a growth mindset, focusing on things we can do. And they also give us a chance to accomplish things and to achieve. And they make us feel really proud. When you complete a goal, it's a very, very proud feeling. And that is why we should be looking at setting targets and SMART goals. Before we talk about SMART goals more, I want you to stop the video, think to yourself or have a chat with somebody close by. I want you to think of a dream. Now, I want your dream to be something which you can achieve. What do you want to get better at? It could be something to do in school, at home, something you do by yourself or with your friends and family. It could be to get better at a hobby you already have, or it could be a new skill you want to learn. But I want you to think of a dream. What would you like to achieve in the near distant future? Welcome back. Now you have discussed or you have thought about your dream, about something you want to accomplish and achieve. We now need to use the acronym SMART goals to turn your dream into an achievable goal. Now somebody who was a role model to me, a guy called Arnold Schwarzenegger, he said dreams are for dreamers, goals are for achievers. So let's take our dreams and let's start making them achievable. So what is a SMART goal? A SMART goal is an acronym. So we spell out SMART, S-M-A-R-T, and every single letter stands for something which helps us to achieve our goal. So the S is for specific. Now, what do you specifically want to get better at? It shouldn't be too big, it shouldn't be too broad. We should make our goal as clear as possible. Now, M is for measurable. How will you measure your success? So say, for example, if you want to get better at your spellings, 1 week you might get 6 out of 10 correct, and at the end of your goal you might get 9 out of 10 correct. So you can see and you can measure that you are getting better at something. A, it should be achievable. Is it something within your power to achieve? Can you control your goal? If the answer is yes, it's probably achievable. Is it realistic? Do not make your goal impossible to achieve. Now on the other side, it shouldn't be too easy as well. So it should be a challenge, but is it a realistic challenge that you can realistically achieve? And the last one is time. So put a time on it. At what point do I want to have achieved this by? And it's really important to put a time on it, because otherwise we'll say, we'll do it tomorrow. Tomorrow's Sunday, let's start on a Monday. Well, this week isn't good for me. Let's start next week. So put a time on it. When do you want to say that you have achieved your goals? So now we've discussed what SMART goals are. I'm now going to give you an example of what a SMART goal can look like. So one of my personal SMART goals is I want to read more. So I want to read more. So specifically, I want to read more for pleasure. And I love reading comic books and graphic novels. This is what I read a lot of for pleasure. So specifically, I want to read for pleasure. Now, measurable. I want to read 24 books in a year. So I can measure that I have read 24 books. I think it is achievable because I have loads of books at home already, and I've also got access to libraries. I think it's realistic because there's 52 weeks in a year and I want to set a target of 24, so that's roughly about 2 books a month. And the time I've said is 1 year, which is a long time, and I can also break time down a bit more. If I was to read for 20 minutes a day, I think that would make my target of reading 24 books a lot more achievable. So in this video, we have looked at the importance of target setting and SMART goals. We've looked at why they're really important for our health, and I've also given you an example of what a SMART goal is. Hopefully you have come up with a dream and you want to turn your dream into something achievable. So in the video below, I have attached a PDF as a template of how you can set out your SMART goals, or you can write them down yourselves. Now, a little tip is to write them down and put them somewhere where you can see them daily, because that is your motivation to achieve. And if you achieve your SMART goals, don't forget you're going to improve at things which are really important to you. And the most important thing is you'll feel really proud of your achievements, which is fantastic. So maybe share your SMART goals with somebody in your house, maybe tell your friends, maybe tell your teacher, but do what you can to keep achieving, because you are awesome, and the more you achieve, the better you will feel. Thank you so much for joining me for another Health with Mr. Forward video.